Hi guys, so today I wanted to kind of talk about something a little bit more serious. So today is going to be kind of a encouragement video. I hope that you guys are encouraged by it. Life's been tough lately. I've been kind of dealing with a lot of stuff and I have been trying to find ways to work through it. So I kind of wanted to make this video to maybe hope that the things I'm dealing with, struggling with, that could encourage somebody else that might be dealing with similar things. Basically, we've been having, I guess, some rough times lately. I guess the best way to describe it is we put our house on the market to sell it and hopefully buy a bigger house because we were hoping to get, some more square footage and stuff and maybe a bigger yard. And we ended up not being able to find anything in our market that we liked that was worth the price people were asking. And we also didn't get much interest on our house, so we had to, well, we didn't have to, but we decided to remove it from the market and just kind of stay where we're at. So that was kind of a huge disappointment for me. And a few other things, and also just me with my YouTube. I've been, working really hard. I've been trying out new stuff, new techniques, new editing, and I guess part of me, I've seen other people out there that are, have started at the same time as me or later than I have, and they're just growing like crazy. And it's really hard for me not to get discouraged thinking, is this worth it? Do people even watch these videos? But I guess I know there's a lot of people out there that are small YouTubers as well that watch my videos. So I kind of want this to be a bit of an encouragement to you. And basically I just want to tell you guys to don't give up. So I have a few points that I wanted to talk about, and hopefully this will help you guys, as you're going through difficult times, because I know that when you're going through it, sometimes you don't see these, positive things about them, but I really hope that this will help you, to figure out, help you kind of work through maybe some things that you're dealing with. So first of all, the first thing I wanted to say is it's so easy to look at other people's successes and feel like you're a failure and you're not doing good enough. One of the things that I've always struggled with in my life is I'm always good, but not good enough. And with my weight, I've always struggled with my weight. I've never been, extremely overweight, but I've always struggled with being just overweight enough to not be acceptable by society standard. But yet a lot of the bigger people from the plus size community don't really like people like me because they don't feel like I suffer as much as they might. And I'm not saying everyone, I'm just saying that's kind of been an attitude towards me as I've kind of started doing this YouTube and body positive stuff. Some people are thinking, well, you don't really need to be that body positive because you're not as bad as me, for lack of better words. Yet, so it's like, well, I'm not fat enough to be acceptable in the fat acceptance movement, but I'm not skinny enough to be accepted as a regular human being. So I always feel kind of stuck in the middle. So one of the things that I really encourage you guys to think about when you're dealing with a lot of stuff is just remember the old phrase, this too shall pass. Remember, days, weeks, months from now, things would be different. And because of what you've gone through, you will be a stronger person. And also know that sometimes we go through crappy things in life just so that we appreciate the blessings that we do get in life. I feel like a lot of people, don't ever want to have bad things happen to them. And believe me, I don't either. Or just disappointments in life especially. And I feel like a lot of people don't always realize that those are what help your character to grow, help you to grow as a person. And in some ways, maybe the reason why you had to go through that really bad situation is so that years down the line, somebody else that's going through the same situation can be encouraged by your experience and see what it's like on the other side. Because it's always so hard to see, years from now. It's not going to matter. My weight's not going to matter years from now. Whether or not we have a bigger house is not going to matter years from now. Whether or not we take big fancy vacations all the time is not going to matter years from now. But it's sometimes hard to kind of think that far ahead or kind of see things from that perspective. The other thing that I wanted to say is struggles, they're not fun, but they're absolutely necessary to help build your character. I know that, a lot of people may not, I believe in God and I do pray on a regular basis. And I know some people, I'm not telling you what to believe. I know some people get turned off by that. And if that bothers you, feel free to move on. I don't care. It's fine. But sometimes I find when I'm going through tough times, I get angry and I don't want to, focus and pray and say the things or focus on the things that are really important to me. I just want to be mad about my situation. And sometimes I feel if you take a step back and sometimes ask, okay, what am I supposed to learn from what I'm going through? And sometimes look at it from a different perspective. It will help you to see your situation less as like something that's happening to you, something that you can't control, and more so as a learning experience and going, okay, this is gonna make me a better person. So how can I figure out what this situation is trying to teach me and kind of move on from there. And remember, above all else, remember where you've came from and the progress that you have made. Like I said before with YouTube, I love doing videos. I really enjoy, the community that I've been able to connect with on YouTube. But, and it's hard whenever I see people, like I said, just growing so fast. And I think that's great. And I am happy for them. But deep down, of course, I am a little jealous. Who wouldn't be? But I got to remember, though, like, I have made progress, too. I'm still doing well for for the time that I've been in YouTube. There's some people that barely make it past 2 or 3 subscribers. So I got to remember that, there's always going to be people that are going to be better than you. But there's always going to be people that you're going to be better than. And just remember your progress, remember where you've come from, because that sometimes helps you kind of feel encouraged to kind of keep going. Oh, last but not least, I just wanted to say, remember, you are worthy of love, you are worthy of respect, and you deserve good things in life. So if anything, I just want you guys to don't give up and just keep going, because in the end, it's going to all work out, and in the end, you're going to see the challenges for what they are, and you're going to be a better person of it. So I really hope that helps somebody. I really hope that you guys, if you are going through a tough time and you need someone to talk about it, feel free to email me. If you, just need someone to bounce ideas off, I'm more than welcome. And if you'd like me to pray for you, I'll gladly do that too. Just let me know. And yeah, so please give me a thumbs up if you like this. And if you didn't, I'm sorry. I just really felt like I needed to say something, because I know there's just so much bad things happening in the world right now, and it's just really hard sometimes to not get discouraged. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that this helps you guys to feel better in the future.